Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to be notified of every time I post because I do post frequently. All right, y'all. Y'all already know what we doing. Y'all already know what it's here for. We jumping, we skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing the Dougie, our Dougie into this video. Click the link down in the description box to become a member on my Patreon. Y'all, I recorded the video and my mic was off. Very annoying. Not tomorrow. Okay, to be honest, the episode was somewhat boring as ever anyway. I ain't gonna lie to you. So it's not gonna be a long video because it was boring. Out of all of the four, this was my least favorite. Yeah, so we just gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna get it. Gonna give y'all review because I really went into it this week. It's a lot of following in here. It's a lot of nitpicking. It's just a lot, and I just they doing a lot of picking and choosing and not knowing the choreography for me. Boo boring. So we start the episode with Kay going home. Bye Kay. She just went to a hotel for the night while Joseline went and got her tricycle for the next morning. So she's gone for right now, but she'll be back. So we then end up moving on to the next day where Chinks is talking to Envy, and basically Chinks is saying like she's not necessarily Kay's friend, but she is gonna stick up for what's right, and she felt as though that the girls was picking at Kay for no reason, all in love and loyalty of Is. So Is coming there, she ends up asking Ching, she like, "Oh, you Kay friend?" She like, "Girl, I only knew her for a day. Like, I'm not her friend, but I'ma stand on what's right because I felt as though it was a lot going on and y'all was doing a lot, but she's not finna be no savior around here or anything. She just stood up for Kay right in that moment. Boom. So Erica come in, Erica explaining herself with a whole novel on what was the reason why she wanted to get into it with Kay. And honestly, it still ain't make not a lick of sense. You did the most and you just wanted some camera time, in my opinion. And she explaining herself to Chinks, I believe, because she see that Chinks got them hands and Chinks really get off on you if she need to. But Chinks feel as though, she gonna say something to you, but it's really not her business. She not finna fight for Kay, which I feel the same way. She shouldn't be fighting for Kay, but she just stood up to y'all because somebody needed to say that y'all was doing too much. Oh, I forgot to add this in too from the beginning. Andrea wants to be the house mom. She like, I got extra pads, I got extra panties, I got extra wigs, I got extra voodoo dolls. Everybody, I got extra everything. Let me be the house mom. Jocelyn ends up saying okay, but it's the same person who was saying that she ain't need a house mom. She got everything, but now want to be the house mom. Girl, sit down. You've been wanting the position anyways. So we move on to the next scene, and in the next scene, they irritate me. So, team no rhythm all the way around. Definitely see that Autumn need to practice. Okay, boom. So they sit down, and here go. I think Raven. It probably is Raven. They was like, "Ocean, why was you crying yesterday?" She like, "Oh, because I'm emotional. It really clicked to me that this was a competition, and I really just want to impress Jocelyn. I really don't care about the money. I just really want to impress her. You don't care about the money." Her out of here. What do you mean you don't care about the money? What else is there to care for? Jocelyn is here nor there. Like, girl, please. I'm all about the money. If it ain't about the money, like, very much so. So, the only thing I don't really care for is how they baby Ocean. They feel as though Ocean just deserves this so much. She like really deserves this. And somebody else ends up saying that like later on in the episode. I feel as though Ocean is working as hard as everybody else. Ocean does not need a leg up. First of all, I don't think as though she just noticed it was a competition. I think Ocean went up there thinking that she was gonna do her big one and fell flat on her face, and she seen it. Her mask of I want to be Jocelyn's pet. I love Jocelyn is starting to crack, and you're gonna have to do more than just ass kissing around here to get approval. I mean, it's working for you, obviously, because they falling for it. But you gonna have to do more than that. You know, I think her goal is to come in here, make it seem like I love Joseline, and just have an easy way through. But if that's the case, everybody will have an easy way through. You still got to do the work. So that was just my big thing. And they talking about some girl, don't cry. You doing good. You need to give yourself more credit. Like, are y'all the affirmation guys? Like, no, let her self loathe. Like, she okay. She's grown. Let her pick herself up by her bootstraps. Like, I don't care. I really don't care for Ocean like that. Cause she be quick to try to clock somebody, quick to try to tell somebody something, but don't even have to dance down. It's giving focus on me, myself, and I. And they baby her too much for me. They pacify her. Like, she's a grown woman. She okay. She was crying. I'm sure if anybody else in there was crying, y'all should give them the same attention that y'all are giving her or more. Cause they probably would be the ones going home, not her. Okay, boom. She got on my nerves. Let's go to the next person, which is Andrea. So Andrea comes out there with Jocelyn, Domino, Queen. So she's like, tell them. So basically, from how I picked up what they was talking about was somebody called Andrea from the club, like a man or so, and asked her why she was fighting. She said, how do you know I was fighting? He ends up telling her one of the girls told him that work at the club. But my thing is, who are you? Like, yes, you got to fight, and maybe one of them did tell, but they're not finna be like, oh, I went and told, because who's gonna do that? And to be honest, 9 times out of 10, why would you think somebody cared about you that much? I don't care about you that much. And I'm watching the show. Like, I don't feel as though somebody would do all that. So at first it was seeming like she was blaming Lex. And Lex was like, girl, don't blame me, because that's not what you told me, girl. Da da da. It seemed like Lex needed that. She was like, I apologize. Baby, Andrea is learning that she cannot fight everybody, baby. She said, no, don't sit on me. I apologize, Thickums. I don't want that. I don't need that. So they end up bringing the rest of the girls in who worked at the club or, are familiar with the club. And they like, girl, we don't care about you enough to bring you up. So here go Jocelyn telling me something. Well, who's going to take responsibility? Nobody. Why would they take responsibility for something that nobody cares about? Like, that's not something that honestly, in my opinion, should have been on the camera. It was a stupid story. So Andrea told me some. I'm gonna take responsibility for answering the phone, but that's it. I'm not taking responsibility for nothing else. Okay, and the rest of the responsibilities just goes to your voodoo doll, because why would they take responsibility when they don't know you like that, nor do they care for you like that? And even if they was being messy and went back and told, why would they then be like, I'm the one who went back and was being messy and told? They're not gonna do that. So Jocelyn then goes out her way, start picking the girls that she want to come with her to the studio for 2 minutes. So she ends up picking Rose. I'm like, that was confusing to me, because why would you pick Rose when y'all just had her up there for elimination? So I seen you doing your thing. Okay, when they wrote her name down to eliminate her, why didn't you be like, no, we're not eliminating her. We're not even gonna put her up on the docket because she doing her thing. Does it make sense? I hope it does, because to me, I'm like, why would you? That don't make no sense. She was just up for elimination. Now she going to the studio. And then Oceans. Mind you, I just feel as though y'all land Oceans off very easy. She don't know the dance. Her rhythm is off. Why is she able to go to the studio and she was up there embarrassing herself the day before? That's just annoying to me. Like, why would y'all allow her to go? If anything, to me, it should just, I mean, I don't necessarily know who was really doing anything, but from like what I can remember, like Showgirl did a good job. From what I seen, she did a good job. Who else? I'm gonna just say Showgirl for right now. I felt as though Showgirl did a good job from what I remember out of all the girls. And it seemed like Andrea had it down too. She still needed to practice, but At least out of all your original girls, your OG, she was the one who had it down. I felt as though, it should be more so other people, not Ocean. Because to me, Ocean didn't deserve to go. And y'all had just put Rose up for elimination. So why would y'all bring her? That didn't make sense. So she ends up bringing Kay back. She tells Kay that she liked Kay, all this, all that. She wanted Kay to ride in and let them know that she is going to the studio as well on her jigsaw bike. So Kay rides in on her jigsaw bike. The girls is shocked, but not too shocked that Kay is back, and Kay ends up letting them know that she is coming with Joseline to the studio. So they end up saying, well, you don't even have to dance. Show us that you got to dance. Kay did have to dance. She looked it cool. Like, honestly, in my opinion, I wouldn't have showed them that I had to dance. I'd have been like, I don't like y'all. Y'all don't like me. So I'm not finna show y'all nothing. Like, no, I'm not finna do all that. Just know I'm back. And when it's time to practice, I'm on y'all. Like, y'all better make sure y'all can keep up. So Kay comes back and we end up moving on. Girl, boo. Anyway, so we move forward, and the girls are in the black truck, the three, Rose, Kay, and Pollution, who gets on my nerves the most. So, boom. Okay, so they get to talking, and Pollution decides that she's gonna let it be known that she feels as though Chinks should go home because Chinks don't really got her head in the game. She likes Chinks. Look, she had to let that be known. I like her, but I just don't think that she needs to be here. I feel as though Team No Rhythm, instead of you worried about who need to be here, who don't need to be here, you need to focus on your 8 counts because you barely have those. You still look like you're struggling. But you so worried about who need to be here, who don't need to be here. That's so annoying to me. Boom. So then here go Kay. Now, Kay, I really don't care for how you spoke up because you barely said anything. Like, I feel as though Chinks was truly going to bat for you when she didn't have to. Like, and she said way more. I just feel as though you could have gave more. So Kay up here hollering about some, oh, Chinks, that's my friend. And she like, yeah, I know that's your friend. Like, no, and I'm not saying it like that. You are saying it like that, though. You saying that she need to go home. And once again, who are you? And Kay was like, I don't think that Chinks should go home. I think Chinks is doing a good job. So, mind you, Pollution continues to talk. And here go Kay. Well, I think she might be just distracted about things that are going on. Now she's distracted. She wouldn't even be in y'all conversation if she didn't take up for you, to be honest. And if Ocean would keep her eyes on herself, she would be further in the game. Oops, obviously y'all put her further in the game just because she's over here kissing ass. I just neither one. I don't care for. I feel as though Kay could have took up for Chinks more. Like it was just giving. I don't want to have no issues with nobody else. But two, I have to say something. So I'm gonna say the bare minimum. So Pollution continues to complain, and at this point, I'm just over her. She's so irritating. I cannot stand listening to her. I promise you. So she ends up letting it be known that she felt some type of way when the girls didn't clap or they didn't give her praise or anything because they got picked to go to the studio. Girl, what do you want these people to do? They just were giving you a pep talk. Now, because they weren't cheering for you and rooting for you to go to the studio, now they're hating. Now you have something else to say. Girl, boo. And my thing is this, Rose, you had a lot to say. How you didn't want to go to the studio with Oceans. You just wanted to be you and Joseline. Why did you sit up here talking to somebody who did not mind taking you through there and find you? I wouldn't even be talking to her when she brought up Chinks. I'd have been like, well, I mean, can you talk though? Because you were the same one who was just crying because you didn't have to dance. Can you really have like so much room to say something? I'd have been clocking her tea, like y'all over there being yes men and truly just letting her say what she want to say about all the girls. And even though she's not being malicious or rude or anything, well, I would say she's not being rude. She's still being fake. Like she's still like holding the conversation, like she's still big dog in the conversation. Obviously, she's leaning and she's letting her opinions just flow out, and neither one of y'all is checking her. Then his little Cabbage Patch talking about me and Jocelyn are just really building a great connection because you're kissing her ass. You're speaking when spoken to, or when you're allowed to speak. That's why you're playing your role. Your mask is cracking, and I'm on to you. You're irritating, but I'm on to you because I just I don't like you. So she, if I go home tonight, I'll be shocked. Y'all just don't understand. I'll be over there shaking. I cannot wait till they shake your knees down to the floor. Okay? You think that you're shaking. I can't wait to Joseline say you have to go home. I'm so excited for your knees to shake, buckle at that. So Ricardo comes in and teach the girl to dance or watch them do the dance. Okay, the boom cha cha. I ain't gonna lie. It was good to get off the stage. But when they did the Down Man Mochito, everybody did a good job, in my opinion. I do believe, like, it might be the song too, because Boom Cha Cha is not necessarily like a catchy song. I mean, if you hear it a whole bunch of times, it might be catchy, but just like off the first listen, it's like, okay, go skip. So that might be a reason why they not necessarily into Boom Cha Cha, because it's not nothing they can see themselves dancing to and really enjoying. But Down Man Loquito, it has a great bass to it, and she doing her thing on it. So I understand, like, they like that song more, and they're able to do the 8 count and enjoy themselves and then put their personality into the choreo because they like the song. They messing with the song, and I get that, and I'm with that, and I understand that. It do take some certain people longer than others if they don't dance like that to catch on to 8 count. But I do believe, as a former dancer, when it's a catchy song or it's a song you really vibing to, you gonna learn that 8 count quick. So the girls get to the studio and meet Ballistics, baby. You wouldn't even know how nice he's acting, that he helps Joseline take the girls through there, beats them down. You wouldn't even know how nice he acted. This was my first impression. You wouldn't even think he'd be doing all that, but he absolutely does. If I was there, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Turn head, cause just in case. I don't want to even look at you too hard. Nah, baby, I don't even want to play with you and her. So Jocelyn takes the girls to the back, and she like, who was talking about me after I brought you in, Kay? She ready for somebody to talk about her, baby. Ain't nobody talking about you. Them girls know better. So they like, wasn't nobody talking about you, Jocelyn? So she ends up asking Rose and Kay who they think should go home. I'm personally happy that she didn't ask Pollution, because I can care less about who Pollution thinks should go home. But she asked the other two girls. So Rose said Envy. And honestly, I think it would have been a boom bam, shock if she would have said Oceans. I think that would have been so funny. It should have been like, oh, I think Ocean should go home. And she'd have been like, why? Oh, because she playing like she really like you like that, and it's really just a game. She fake, and I could see through it. She's gonna be the first to turn on you. I wanted her to say something like that, but she said Envy, and I understand Envy as well. She would have been my next one, but I would have got Oceans out first. So she said Envy, and I definitely understood why she said what she said, because Envy was up on her, like, consistently trying to fight her, but Ocean fought her too. So I would have been thing 1 and 2 need to get up out of here. Also, Kay ends up saying Erica, but I thought Kay was gonna say Jayla. I would think more so she would say Jayla, because Jayla was the one who started the ripple effect of them trying to fight her. But she said Erica because she felt as though Erica is trying to make a storyline off her. But I'm like, all of them who kind of like got into that beef with you was trying to make a storyline off you, not just Erica. I would think it'd be the person who started it off than the person who tried to end it. But hey, to each his own. So we move on to the sprinter ride, and they just talking and talking and talking about any and everything. So here go Danny talking about, I'm so proud of Oceans. When are y'all gonna learn these people don't like y'all? So she was like, I'm so proud of her. I'm like, proud of her for what? She ain't did nothing that amazing to be proud of. Like, please stand up. So boom, here go Jayla. Jayla then, well, Erica brought it up how she beat up Kay, how she felt bad for Kay for going home, but she knew they was gonna bring her back. Jayla jumps in. Jayla hollering about, yeah, I tore her up, I beat her down, da da da. Hennessy jumps in and basically ends up saying, oh, well, Kate told me when she got back she was going to tear you up. And she was like, oh, baby, she couldn't tear me up, da da da. So Showgirl jump in and Hennessy like, ain't you the one who jumped me? Showgirl like, I told you I did, but I don't remember which one of y'all I jumped into it with. And she didn't jump Hennessy, she jumped Rose. So she was like, oh, okay, we can run it. So they started talking about how they was gonna run it. Now Hennessy really can't fight like that, but I feel as though she should get with Showgirl because Showgirl had no business jumping in there trying to play cool and cute. I would have smacked that ball off her head. No shade. I really don't like her like that. I did like her in the beginning. I feel as though she was so beautiful. But now that I see the personality, it's giving ugly. Like, girl, please. Girl, boo. So, they said they gonna fight. Now, she said that Hennessy said that she beat Oceans up. Then she turned around and was like, she beat Envy up too. So Envy was like, beat who? Beat what? Who's in the room? Because baby, you ain't beat me. So everybody then was like, yeah, you ain't beat her. And she was like, well, Hennessy was like, well, we can go again, ain't no pressure. Envy was like, we can go again, ain't no pressure. Now, this is my thing, Hennessy. I need you to go outside and lay in some grass, not touch it, but lay in it. Because, girl, like I told Nuz, with certain people, y'all just ain't being. And you're just not being her. And I do think your nails and your braids is holding you back because they pull on them, they yank them braids any chance they get. And you got on nails, so you can't make a good fist. But baby, you got to be able to get in there with these girls. You got to be able to take these girls through there. Not play fight, baby. Really, really fight. Go put your tennis shoes on type of time. So then the girls end up getting to like the little obstacle course thing. I really could care less about this. Like, first of all, this was the obstacle course. I'm thinking it was really finna be something. This is what y'all found. It was giving boring. It was giving tired. It was giving low budget. But next week we have a lot to see. They all do get to find at the little obstacle course plays. Kay and Erica and Hennessy and Envy. So I can't wait to see it. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I had to run through this because I had already recorded and gave my thoughts. I was like, I'm not finna do no long video again. No, we're moving on to the next thing. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye. Love y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts down below.